Hello, everybody. Welcome to Andrew Does a Thing. My name is Andrew, and today I'm going to be drawing Luigi in MS Paint. Mario is still watching you. Mario is always watching. I'm sorry. I just had to do that. So this picture is a picture I made last night. Well, I made it yesterday, but then most of it yesterday. But last night at like 11:30 or so, I couldn't really go to sleep, so I was just messing around with some random stuff. And one of the things I was messing around with was this picture of Mario I made yesterday. And if you don't know, here, let me paste it. That's what he looked like yesterday. And last night, I was just messing around with trying to draw eyes because, as you can see, the eyes I create are basically just gigantic black voids. But oh, so I was practicing with making actual eyes with pupils and irises and the like. But I stopped here because this just made me laugh. I thought it was pretty funny, so I thought it'd be a good little gag to start the stream today with. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, because I certainly did. Anyways, on to drawing Luigi. So let's go File, New. Don't save because I've already got those saved. All right, paste. So I'm gonna paste Mario in here as just so I draw Luigi to the right scale. Basically, it seems like Luigi's eye line is pretty close to the circle with the M on Mario's hat. So Luigi's a good like 6 to 8 inches taller than Mario. Somewhere around there, maybe 4, but around there. But I got a couple reference pictures, and in both of them, Mario is the circle on Mario's hat with the M in it is approximately the same height level as Luigi's eye line. So I'm going to use that as a rough estimate for how tall Luigi should be. So let's scooch this over a bit. Let's scooch this over a little bit, Mr. Mario. Mario. And now to draw Luigi Mario. I don't know, has it been confirmed or denied by Nintendo whether or not the Mario Brothers last name is actually Mario or not? Whoops. I don't know if that's the case or not. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to draw Luigi facing left, or at least left on screen. Yeah, that works. Alright, so let's see here. Okay. So I did say yesterday that Mario's face sort of looked like Luigi's a bit, but I kept it because why not? So watch, I'm gonna make Luigi's face and it's gonna look like Mario's or something. Anyways, I hope not. So Luigi has a taller, thinner face with a rounder nose. It's actually about the same size as Mario's, so that could actually be a little bit bigger. I want to make it nice and round, though. Jeez. As usual, it's going to take a while to get the face right. So just bear with me as I draw horribly misshapen noses until one of them looks close to right. How's that? That's good enough. I can edit it here. And is that... Okay, so his nose should actually be a little bit higher up based on his face. So let's erase this half of it and all this up here and desperately try to connect it up. Oh, almost. There we go. And let's see. Okay, so the nose could still be pushed up a little bit if I'm going to use the bottom as the guide for like where his chin should go. I guess I don't have to. I could just do something like, whoops, not that. And then methinks that's a little too big. Come on, select the selection thing. That's not too bad. Luigi does have a bit of a bigger chin, or a longer chin anyways, than Mario. Not hugely, but you know. Alright, so that'll be good. Let's get rid of all this red. I guess the easier way would have been just selecting red and doing my little thingy, but that's fine. So don't quite like that. Doop. So I don't know if I said it or not yesterday. I think I actually started that thought but didn't finish it. But anyways, I actually bought some video recording equipment yesterday. I bought a well, sort of. I bought a capture card, one that was like insanely cheap. It was like $20, whereas most of the other ones on the market are like $120 at minimum, and this is Canadian dollars. So, you know, But anyways, so the whole point of me saying that was that I mean, I do enjoy making MS Paint pictures, but I don't want to be just doing MS Paint pictures all the time. It's not the easiest thing to think of something to draw every day. So, I mean, it's not the biggest deal either, but you know, I want to be playing some video games. And I probably still will do the odd MS Paint drawing and all that after, because I do enjoy making MS Paint drawings. But yeah, I just oh, excuse me. I just thought I'd mention that because I'm not 100% sure if I finished that thought yesterday. I think I started that thought, but yeah. So I got a recording device, or an external capture card is what I think it's called. And I also got an HDMI splitter because uh, the capture card doesn't split. It's $20, so it's basically the bare minimum. And although it is $20, I looked at numerous reviews. I think I watched like 3 or 4 reviews on YouTube and some of the reviews on Amazon and elsewhere, and like everybody was surprised how well this little $20. Well, it's anywhere from like $15 to $45. It seems like. Okay, that's about right. But yeah, where I got it from, the seller I got it from, it was $20. But anyways, back to the point I was trying to make. Um, okay, that's a bit too big. How's that look? It looks not so great. The point I was trying to make, if I can stop interrupting myself here, was that, geez, what was the point? Oh yeah, yeah. I need an HDMI splitter because it's a very cheap, very low basics, but so many people said it was, at the very least, it's worth a try. $20. But a lot of people said that they couldn't tell the difference between the that capture card and their more expensive ones. I'm just gonna get rid of this and draw it again. So I mean, at least on like 1080p and all that sort of stuff. It has 2 modes, like 720p at 60 frames and 1080p at 30 frames or something like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out and hope it works. Hope it works well. And the HDMI splitter, because it doesn't come with 2 outputs. There's only the one output on the external capture card, and I also bought an AV to HDMI converter because I might want to play some old console games I got. I definitely want to play some of the newer consoles that have the HDMI input. Like I got a Switch, and that's about it for modern consoles. I do also have a PS3 that has an HDMI input, but apparently there's some issues with that on the PS3 being able to capture it or something. So we'll see if I'm able to capture that. Don't know if I'm going to do much with that. Because I mean, I might have wanted to do some Gran Turismo 5 or maybe some of the Uncharted games. Ooh. And I don't know if you can hear it outside, but it sounds like someone's squealing their tires. Man. Okay, that's not a great... Well, then again, it's not like I had a great brim on the hat yesterday. That's kind of weird looking, but you know what? Expediency and such. How long have I... 14 minutes, okay. So, not too bad. Maybe it isn't someone squealing their tires. Maybe it's just one of the pieces of construction equipment that's doing something weird out there. Just want to get a decent line here. That's good enough. Alright. But the reason why I think it's squealing tires, other than the fact that it sounds like squealing tires, is that some people around this area have been doing some burnouts and stuff in this area, and it's really annoying to hear that late at night. It's really annoying to hear that anytime, really, but late at night especially. I'm just trying to go to bed. Just want to go to bed and enjoy some sleep. But nope, some doofuses with too much money to burn and not enough sense wants to just make some ruckus. So anyway, Luigi's got like a slight rat tail thing going on in the back here. So there we go. And the eyes. I didn't leave a whole lot of room for eyebrows, did I, on Luigi? Hold on. Alright. Ah, crap. There we go, that'll do, right? Yes, that will in fact do. Okay, so let's move this over here. Actually, I bet I could just... So, if Luigi is about... His eye line is about as tall as that. Doesn't have to be spot on, because some pictures look like it's a little bit above, some pictures look like it's a little bit below. But yeah, I'm going to make a light gray line about where I think the bottom of his feet should be. Yeah, right about there. Okay, so I'll just do that. There we go. Alright, and... Alright. You know what? This eyebrow kind of looks like just a weird line. So let me try to... Maybe what I can do here is... just move this a little bit like that. There we go. And now that, yeah, that looks properly like an eyebrow instead of just a random line that I forgot to clean up. Alright, cool. Oh, speaking of things I forgot to clean up, let's clean up that. There we go. Alright, so look at my reference. So Luigi actually does have a slight bit of a neck as opposed to Mario, whose head seems to attach directly to his shoulders. So let's make it a little bit of a neck. And obviously he's taller and thinner. Thinner because he still does have a bit of a pot belly himself. I don't know if you heard that, but it sounds like someone who's driving a car around without a muffler. Because that's fun. Alright, so now. So what I'm going to do is have Luigi Uh, um, doing a thumbs up. So, like I did yesterday, I'm going to do much of this in rough. Hold on, hold on. Luigi does not have this thick of a neck, so it's probably closer to this. And then his shirt goes up his neck a little bit. I guess as most people's do. You know, the collar and whatnot. Alright, so his right arm, I'm going to be having it resting against his shoulder, or his hip, I guess would be the right term. Whoops. Let's make the overalls. Um, hold on. Whoops. Actually, hold on. Hold on a sec here. Let me make Luigi's overalls a little higher up. So he definitely has a bit of a shorter... Wait, hold on, does he? Man, I live in a noisy area. One day I'm gonna move out of this area, and it's gonna be the best day of my life. At least the best day of the last 10 years. And I've lived here for nearly 10 years, so shows you what kind of place I live in. The best day of these last 10 years will be leaving this place. But anyways, I mean, it's probably not the worst. I mean, it's definitely not the worst place, but it's still not good. Still not a very good spot to be. Ah, crap. There we go. There we go. And now let's erase all this. Actually, it's probably just easier to do that. So Luigi has a bit of a portly belly, but not too much. Okay, so not quite like what his brother has. Man, I'm just making a mess of this. Well, hopefully I have a better time drawing the hands today than I did yesterday, because I think that's going to be the worst part. Hold on. I keep forgetting to save these things. Luigi rough 1. Okay. Yeah. Probably gonna jinx myself by saying this, but so far it's coming. This picture's coming along a little bit faster than yesterday's was. Whoops. Oh, come on. Like that, and then like that. Here's his pants. I'll probably have to thicken out the legs a little bit. And the arm too, but something like that, and then whoop. Actually, that's going to be obscured by his hand, so I probably won't even need to worry about that too much. But anyways, so now for his hand, what pose? Like his right hand is going to be giving the thumbs up, but his left hand, I want it to just be resting against his hip. Or I could make him having just like a fist here for no reason. Hold on. Alright, well, let's try this. Okay. Gotta remember the little collar on the glove. And then his thumb will be kind of coming across like this. God damn it. I'm not the best at making hands, so does that look... It's not far off. It looks weird, definitely, but it's not as far off as I was expecting for a first attempt. So that's good. My MS Paint skills are improving. Ever so slightly. Oh, that just made it look worse. I'm trying to make it look like his hand is backwards, and he's resting the back of his hand on his hip. Sort of kind of deal. I'm not sure if that's coming across or if it's just looking weird. And I can't really cheese it like I did this one, although it doesn't look too bad, but just because of the angle, apparently there's a W in angle. Anyways, but yeah, so it's like the angle. This the hand is facing a bit to the back here, so you don't really see it. But the angle here, it's facing forward a bit. And I believe both Mario Bros are right-handed. I don't think it matters, but regardless, I want Luigi's right hand to be given a thumbs up. So I want his left hand to just be resting and doing something. Maybe if I like... Ooh, that was not where I wanted to put that line. That does look a little better. His fingers don't look like little stubby things, but it's still weird. Maybe I could, here, hold on. Alright, so let's instead try a closed fist. I just saved it so that if I need to I can go back and grab this, but let's try a closed fist. Like he's just resting a closed fist on his hip. See if that will look any better. It might be easier to make, I don't know. And then I could just say his thumb is like inside his fingers or something. Does that look good? That looks weird. Alright. Okay, so... I have a funny feeling this hand is going to take more time to do than the hand that's giving a thumbs up. Or less, who knows. Regardless, it's going to take time. For some reason I got music from Sonic running through my head now. Is it the stage clearing music? Is it do 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 beep 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 do 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 do? Or is that like a power up get or a life get type of thing? I don't know. Anyways. Hold on. Let me think here for a sec. Maybe another reason it looks weird is because his forearm is a little too long, maybe? I think that might be the deal here, so let's shorten it a bit. And, yeah, there we go. Now I can properly get his hand on his hip instead of having it just kind of floating in the void there. What if I just have it like facing forward and he's just resting it on his... It's probably just gonna look like his hand is just fucking... It's just there, hovering in the air. But let's give it a shot and see what happens. Yeah, he kind of looks like he's just kind of holding it there. Dang it. Like Luigi, you know, it's like Dale Dribble, it doesn't know what to do with its hands. Sorry for the, like, 20-year-old reference to King of the Hill, but, then again, King of the Hill is still mentioned on the internet now and again, so maybe it's not that outdated of a reference. It's a good show, real good show, man. Maybe I need to change the position of his arm too a little bit. Alright, let's give that a shot. Hold on. Let me just save this as a separate rough folder, because that's not a bad hand that I drew there. But, unfortunately, it has to all go. Well, maybe. Will this get it all in one sweep? Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, let's have Luigi with his arm a little bit more up like this. Except make that elbow a little less angular. Okay, I'm still hearing those squealy noises, so I'm thinking it is just a bunch of goons. Just a bunch of goons with crappy sounding cars. Think they're cool because they can make everybody's lives a miserable heck. Well, actually, I already swore in the beginning of this stream, so I don't know why I'm trying to censor. Well, I mean, I guess the more I try to do that now, the easier it'll become to, you know, not swear too much down the road. Alright, so yeah, that looks a little better. I mean, maybe I gotta change this. I don't know, it's hard to tell what's making the noise in this city, because there's always something making noise in this city. Alright, maybe I'll just make Luigi have a pocket. And he shove his hand in there. Alright, you know what? Let's try this backwards hand once more. see if I can actually get the angles right this time. Nope, that's not right. Somebody with a motorcycle is joining the fray. Gotta make as much noise as the city. The city's gotta just make as much noise as it can. That's all there is to it. Sorry for whining and complaining, but this stuff bothers me a lot. It just gets on my nerves a little bit, having to hear the noises of a restless city all day. Oops. Maybe his thumb will just kind of be like this. E. Nah. Man, drawing hands are hard. Are hard is hard. Alright, closed fist time. Enough mucking around. Let's just make it a closed fist and move on with my life. I can practice drawing hands some later day. Right now, I just wish to get this picture done. I mean, I don't really want to rush it per se, but I also don't want to spend hours on it. There, make the knuckles look rounded off better if I can. How's that looking? That is much better. That is much better. Not trying to draw a hand in a way that I'm, okay, so I gotta move this line a little bit so it doesn't, but yeah, I'm just not much. Alright, so now let's draw a thumbs up, which in theory shouldn't be the most difficult thing to draw. In theory. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Hey, zoom, 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 zoom. Old Mazda ad campaign. Actually, I don't know. They might still be doing it. Okay, so it's not bad. Maybe I can make the glove a little bit like this. And how does that look? That doesn't look half bad. It's not the best, but it doesn't. But it looks like what I'm trying to draw, which is always a plus. So I think what I need to do is the thumb. I think is a little big. I think, right? Let me just. Yeah, it's a little big. So let's hold on a sec. You know what? Hold on. No, yeah, the thumb is definitely too big. Alright. Alright. So, using that as a guideline, let's use a darker gray to kind of make a smaller thumb. And how does that look? Still looks a little weird. Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? That's what it is. Something like that. There we go. How's that now? That is better. That is better. But I still gotta... Alright. Alright. That's pretty close. Let's just clean up a little bit of this. Whoops. Alright, you know what? Alright. So, there we go. There we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I guess I'll make this the same gray as that. There we go. And let's do something kind of like that. There we go. Actually, hold on. Did that make it look better or worse? That made it look worse. Alright. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, so let's draw Luigi's boots. Yeah, let's widen the pant legs a little bit too before I get to that. So maybe about here then. Is that much wider? Not really. Not really. Alright. There we go. And this one will widen over here. Whoops. Let's start it a little higher up, I think. Something like that. Alright, so boots or shoes, whatever their footwear is. You know what, before I do this, let's just paint that a different color. And crap, damn it. I hate that. A stupid feature. Why? Why would anybody want to erase the line as they're drawing it, Microsoft? Why would anybody want to do that? Especially when you got a big old fancy undo button, you know? Just because I accidentally clicked right click while I was holding down left click, and it just, if you're drawing a line, it doesn't matter even if you're right clicking and do left click while you're still holding the other mouse button. It's just, oh, what a pain in the butt. Absolute pain. Alright, you know what? Let's round off the top of this shoe a little bit. Let's just round the shoe off a little bit in general, because the Mario Brothers shoes are definitely more rounded than angled. Yeah, something like that. And the shoe. How's that one look? Come on. That shoe doesn't quite look like a shoe. There, that makes it look a little bit more shoe-like. Yeah, alright. Now let's just clean up the image here a little bit more. And then I'll start coloring it in, and that should be all said and done for this image. But we'll get there. I'll call this image done when it's done. Let's get rid of this little unnecessary thing at the back here. Actually, you know what? There we go. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of all this nonsense. And this. And let's make that something like that. Boop boop boo. Shibby doop boop doop boop boo bop boop boop doo doo doop doop doo. I could be here all day trying to fix that kind of stuff. Alright. That, that. Actually, that's fine. Yeah, alright. So, I'd say that's just about ready to be colored. Alright, so let's fill this in. There we go. Oops. Actually, one more thing, I could probably change the buttons up a little bit, make them look a little bit better. Not going to be too worried about them. I just don't want them to look too bad, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there's a bit of a thick cluster of pixels here on his neck, so let's take that down so they're not so noticeable. Alright. Now, I guess I could probably get rid of this too. There we go. Yeah. So, let's move Luigi over here. Let's, oh yes, one more thing. I gotta draw a circle on his hat for when I draw the L. Whoops. Alright, let's neat that up. It's a, whoops. A single pixel wide pencil here, or whatever this tool is called. I think it is just called a pencil. Looks like one, so why shouldn't it be called that? Yeah, good enough. Alright. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright. Now let's get a palette ready. Wait, hold on. Okay. Before I do that, notice this line on the bottom of his shoe is a little unnecessarily thick. Alright, that was easily fixed. Alright. Now let's make a palette for Mr. Luigi. I probably just use the same face color. Same skin color, I guess, would be the proper term. So I'll just do that. Whoops, I don't need that big of a palette. And did I close that circle? I certainly did not. Gosh darn it. Bloop. Alright. I'll probably just use the same colors for his boots, too. Actually, no, you know what? Luigi's got different color boots, so slightly different. I'll make all the rest of the colors unique to Luigi. Except for the colors of his buttons, because may as well just reuse that. Bloop and bloop. Alright, so he's got a darker blue uh, his overalls are darker blue than Mario's. How's this? That's pretty close. Let's make it just that. That's barely different. Alright, that's good. Alright. Oh. Probably do that. And, alright, so his boots are, at least in the picture I have, Mario's were more like a light leathery color. Luigi's are closer to a darker, well, they're darker than what Mario's got going on anyways. They're darker, and I think they got a slight red tint to them too. So let's try this. Maybe not. Okay, that's not exactly redder, but you know what? That's fine. And, oh, hold on. Before I do that, let's do that, and then now I can change this. Now I'll do the bottom. Okay, that doesn't look much different. And again, the colors on Mario's don't look much different either, so now I'll go slightly darker than that. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Color that. Alright, now let's do Luigi's hair. It is a little darker than Mario's, so let's do this. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. And his mustache is a darker color even still than Mario's. So let's do this. Let's just, okay. Let's see here. That is a darker shade. Undo that. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get that there. And yeah, the the most important color of Luigi, green. So that's the color of his shirt. Okay. And his hat. How's this? It's not bad. Maybe just slightly darker than that. Yeah, I like that. Let's do this. Let's thicken that line up. Now let's, the final touch, L. For Luigi. I don't know why I said his name like that. There we go. And you know what? Shits and giggles, let's do that. Because the other corners are like that. Because why not? Alright, is that a done Luigi? I think that's a done Luigi. Alright. See, that is Luigi Rough version number 6. Alright, and now I shall... Oh, wait. One thing I forgot is Let's move all this over here. One thing I forgot to do. Oh, wait. Two things I forgot to do. One is I forgot to get the color of his shirt and hat in a palette for safekeeping. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, shadow. Let's make a shadow for Luigi. Let's make one similar in size to what I made for Mario here. That's close enough. Is it? Let's make it a slight bit bigger like that. Alright, so let's do that. And let's paint that in. Whoops, not the whole background. Accidental click. And now let's put Luigi on top of the shadow. I don't know why I'm being so particular about this. There we go. Let's move him over here. So Luigi is slightly taller than the normal 600 by 700 I've normally been making my characters. Yeah, alright, that's fine. I'll make him 600 by 750 then. No big deal. You can see the down here where this is the how big the picture is, and this is the coordinates of your cursor. So you can see first one is length, I believe, and second one is height. And you can see down at the bottom left that if I were to try to squeeze Luigi up as high as I can go without losing anything, and I put my cursor at the bottom pixel, it's 717, so it's still bigger than the 700 that I normally make. So I'll just do this, and right around here is 750, so that'll be plenty of room. Alright, let's just save this one more time as the rough. Alright, now I'll move this in to 600. Oops, my cursor moved at the last second, or mouse I guess. There we go. Ah, dang it. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be perfectly, on a multiple of 10, but I'm finicky like that, so that's the way it's going to be. Alright, so save as luigi.png, save, there we go. And for one little thing, one little bonus, I'm just going to put them together in one picture. Mario and Luigi, 100 years. Let's make it, let's start out with 1200. Whoops. There we go. Let's move Luigi. So I got a picture of Luigi on his own, a picture of Mario on his own. So I might as well make a picture of the Mario Bros together. Because why not? It'll be super simple. It'll take like 12 seconds. Okay, maybe a little longer than that, but still. Okay. Select all. Copy. Oh, sorry, I don't think you can see this. I'm just copying it from the image that I made yesterday of Mario. And paste that in right around here. Yeah, alright. So maybe I'll smush them a little closer together. Smush. No. Okay. Yeah, right about there should be fine. And how close can I make this? So I'll make it 1,000 by 700. And I'll just center these guys a little bit better. Something like that. Yeah, alright. File, save as. Mario and Luigi.png. Lovely, lovely. There we go. So, I think I'm done for today. Sure looks like it. Yeah, that's a pretty good picture. Mario doing his typical peace sign, Luigi doing a thumbs up. Yeah, I like it. That's a pretty good picture. Luigi agrees, and Mario does too. Alrighty. So, yeah, so an hour and 17 minutes. Not bad. A little bit shorter than yesterday's stream. Cool. Alright, so, just making sure that that is everything. I do believe it is. Alrighty, I think I'm ready to sign off here. So, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. I had a pretty good one today. Made some pretty neat pics in MS Paint. And, so yeah. I'll see you in the next one, I hope. Bye for now.